Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Can I?
This guy needs to chill out.
He does. He never stops talking, which for one is incredibly irritating. But I need to have just a moment here, Tag, to appreciate game design and why it's important.
Yes.
So, you may remember that when and we're actually in the menu. I know this feels weird, because normally we'd only be messing around with this when we're not recording. But, so, you remember when we were in the options screen and we adjusted a bunch of things and, like, made sure we had subtitles and stuff, and we actually were very conscious of setting this stuff up early on.
Yeah.
So you remember that? Remember that we did that and we took the extra step to do that? So this game is a remaster. It's not the most HD remaster I've ever seen, but, you know, it has some special features, which I understood to mean mostly like a director's commentary and things along those lines. But if you go in here, you'll find out that you can actually change the aspect ratio to 16:9. Now, why you wouldn't put that with the rest of your game settings, I don't absolutely know. I'm really annoyed about this. But he's widescreen now, boys.
Oh my god, it's
oh my god, it's the professor.
There was so much yelling.
Jinx, I think you owe me a Coke. Okay. So, yeah, we had already talked to...
Since you can't do it.
Just touching my face.
Thank you very much, I appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Wait, let me do it twice, once for me and once for you.
Oh, that's good. Are you having a good time?
I'm having a great time. What were you gonna say?
I was saying that we had just finished talking to Sketchy Charlie and exhausting all the dialogue. What? This guy really needs to chill out. Also,
Right?
he's like
Can we
doing
leave
3
this
wheels
room?
at once. No, I think we need to talk to him.
Everything okay down here?
What happened to Monsieur Bogan's lucky streak?
It ran out.
What? So did he.
Why are all of the subtitles now parenthetical?
Everything okay down here?
I don't believe they were before, and I don't think I changed that setting at all.
What? So
That's
did
weird.
he.
Maybe it's because you're like whispering to each other.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Can I talk to any of these other slow-mos? If not, I'm gonna book it.
No more bets, please.
Can I even get around to Skull Lady? I don't think I can. Alright, so now he's done talking. So, of course it is important to exhaust all dialogue options in order to earn nonsensical trophies. We've learned this last time. The last time we recorded, that was the main thing that we learned. Also, navigating these tables is one of the more challenging aspects of the game. What is he looking at?
Sounds good.
I know it.
He's looking at the wall, and if you interact, if you press the action button, then he comments on the music he's listening to by looking at the wall.
That's how that works.
I guess that is how that works, is the takeaway there.
Yep.
So, what else do we have to do? Because I thought we had more to do in that casino. So, to recap, let's go into our inventory, because we did pick up a weird contraption last time. And it's
what is
this...
that thing?
Me and this ticket printer, we're gonna make a mint.
It's a ticket printer, apparently.
It's, I believe it's like a betting slip printing machine. The sketchy dude with the comb-over gave it to us, or rather, we stole it from him by force because he owes us a lot of money.
Right. I recall now.
That's like most of, like, we managed to like piss off the like corrupt police officer because we were messing around with the roulette machine, which I think is intentional, although I think hypothetically we're meant to like come downstairs and see that he's doing that and maybe interact with him first, but it's clearly not necessary because we didn't do that and the game isn't over.
Evening, Lupe.
Right.
I don't think we've talked to her yet since the initial cutscene.
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Oh man.
Ooh, time to exhaust all
Please,
those
oh my God,
dialogue
please
options.
Tell us all about your organizational system.
Wow, none of these actually prompt you to do that right away. Let's play the pronoun game.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night. I'm the boss. I set the
You're
rules.
supposed to say, yes, I think
You
tonight's
are the
the
boss,
night.
it's true.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
I think you pronounced that wrong.
No, don't get...
Hey, let's try
Let's
that
try
again.
that again, shall we?
Yeah.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Let's do that again and take your card out of the discard pile.
Definitely the
Oh,
night.
yelling apparently.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If
we
you
even know
say
that?
so, Manny.
God, my work instincts are kicking in. There wasn't a space between that sigh and the words that came after it.
Copy editing! Must copy editing!
I can't tell you how. For some reason, like subtitles are a thing that like my animators really struggle with. They're like never putting spaces in the right place, so they'll just like fuse two words together. It's like you're not typing this on your phone, you know.
I mean, I will say, as an editor, I do struggle to type things properly. I don't know what it is.
I respect that. I mean, copy editing is hard, to be fair. Is it appropriate to ask a young woman how the flow is? I feel like that's
How's
not
the flow
okay.
tonight?
We're dead tonight.
Yeah, I
man.
feel like that's
Everybody's
not okay.
back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping.
We're
Why
Dead
is it
Tonight
that
should be
all the people
punctuated
who
by
don't
someone
go
loudly
home are the
shouting
same people
skull
who just
joke, should
love
it
to
not?
gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
What a motto. Come here
well,
if you have nothing to lose.
I mean, frankly, ours isn't much better. Perhaps we should consider changing it to that. We should actually put that somewhere, by the way, since it is our relatively official motto, the alternative to quality. Alright, oh, now we can ask her about her code check system, so we gotta do that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm super
Tell me
excited
all the
to hear
details
all about their
your new
system.
code check system.
Yay!
Then we get
Oh
like
my
a
God.
12-minute
I found all
cutscene.
these plastic tiles in the back,
With, like,
left
the
over
best
from the
graphics in the game.
And guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what
It's
I'm doing is I get
like a
one
proprietary
everyone
system called
who
like
checks
a
the code in
super
them.
pre-rendered cutscene.
Manny, you're not even listening to me.
It's
I
true, I
did
was
all
not. I was
this
making
work
jokes.
Organizing your codes, and you don't even
She
care.
is loud.
Lupe.
How many
Forget it.
codes do
Don't
I
pretend
have?
to care.
No,
That's
I
a great
want to
question.
hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
How mad do you think YouTube's gonna be that we're suddenly 16:9? By the way,
No, I don't know. I mean, the video was
Gotta-
69 anyway. It just had bars.
I mean it was, but it was dumb. We gotta
Did
give the
it
people what
stretch
they
the
want.
image? I hadn't noticed.
No, it
stretch the
did not
image, or did it
stretch. I mean, it didn't seem significant. I mean, the game originally was 4:3, which is why I think it defaults to that. But at the same time, if you're gonna do a remaster, A, you should probably default it to 16:9, and B, it should be in the options with all the options.
Yeah, it
Like,
should be
why
like
would
really
you not
obvious.
put it there?
Yeah.
That was really weird to begin with, and it only like started like actually bothering me the other day. I'm like, it is actually remastered. Why wouldn't it be? And then I found it, and I was upset. There's a whole land of fur and fedoras. I assume that there must be a Narnia back
Everything
there.
okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order.
where all the
It's
socks
beautiful.
go.
I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool.
See, it's funny. They're obviously making fun of her for being really excited about her system, but
Yes.
as a camera assistant who like needs systems for everything, I totally get her like nerdy excitement
Oh,
about
no,
having
yeah.
a specific system.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like, the world needs people like what's her face.
They do. It really does.
Hashtag episode title.
Logan looked mad.
Hashtag
Yeah,
episode
what happened?
title.
Hey,
The
we
world
run
needs
out of
people
luck
like this
eventually.
woman whose name I've
Careful,
forgotten.
Manny, or you're gonna get us shut down.
That's
Well,
always a
this
good
skull
sign.
woman whose name I've forgotten.
Yeah. Almost exhausted all the dialogue options.
Please,
Oh, wait.
tell me all about your new
What is
code
this
check
gonna
Is this
be?
our plan for
Okay.
the rest of the
Don't
game? Is to exhaust all the
patronize me,
dialogue options
Cal.
before moving on?
Back to work.
Okay.
I mean, it's not generally a huge time investment, but see, we gotta
No.
get these sweet trophies.
Oh, you got a giant
Also-
black bar.
Also, in fairness, particularly for LucasArts games, less so for, like, Sierra-style adventure games, like, the dialogue is a significant amount of the fun, which may sound awful, but, you know, maybe
Yeah.
these games aren't for you. I mean, for me,
No, it's fair.
I'm into that. Oh, good, we can go outside. Somehow I had missed that option.
It's
I'm
definitely.
glad I
this game is
remembered the run
definitely-
button.
Yeah, the run is important. This game has definitely created an environment beyond
Manny,
what many others
help
have.
me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I
What?
did. You ran off.
He believes
Why?
this is the woman
Because you
who
said I
he
was
screwed
no
over
good.
in the previous
I've
year.
been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Ugh. I love how they somehow had to make her like face super scary when she turned around to yell at him because like she was already a skeleton. How do you do that? Add lines apparently.
Yeah, there is something weird about that, where it's like, it turns around and it's like, also a skeleton. Wait, wasn't that what I was expecting?
Who is that? And who is the he dancing with?
I don't believe there was any dancing happening. I believe think that was our old rival, manhandling Mece, the woman that we're looking for.
Wow, there is a lot more to this world that we had not seen. Oh, you can make it, Manny!
I mean... Oh, that's not promising.
Why? Wait, was that the one
no, we're gonna sink because of our devil's fruit power. Oh no, wait, that's just Brooke. Brooke is the only skeleton that matters for her.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish them out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato.
Great, I'm after
it. Side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that
world?
way, but the old Limbo.
Oh, did you notice that the moon has a spell on it?
Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Oh.
It's a whole dead world out there, Tech, and we're just living in it.
Let me help you with that.
I'm living in it. Afterlife.
All the world is a graveyard.
And we're just bones.
Or something.
Let me scythe you a question, sir.
I don't want to mess up my blade.
I had no particular reason to do that. I just haven't had a chance to use it yet.
I wish there was a chance to use it. Like, I wish you used it more often.
Things a man's got to do for himself.
Like, what's the point of being the Grim Reaper if you're not going to reap some grim shit?
Well, technically, we're not the Grim Reaper. We're like a Grim Reaper. And secondly, we did use it to, like, kill some people, but, like, it only works on living people. It doesn't do a lot in the Land of the Dead.
Yeah, that
sort
was
of
like
makes
for a hot
sense.
second, though. Why don't we get to go to the Land of the Living more? It seems like an awful place. Why not explore it?
Those are two contradictory sentences that I cannot understand at the same
short legs.
He does have very short legs, actually. Now that I think about it,
he is actually kind of short and squat. Yeah,
he's like 80% torso.
Yeah, that's probably about right. 80%. That might be a little conservative. He's a lot torso.
Down here.
He's a lot torso. Hashtag episode title.
Oh, sweet. Now we can, like, access some amount of world.
It's a significant amount of world. Like, there's all kinds of shit happening. Also,
yeah, but where's the ceremonial bread? That's my question.
Yeah, fair point. Where is the goddamn ceremonial bread? Why do we have one of these?
I made a bridge.
Why? Why isn't the bridge just there? Why do we need to have an extendable bridge? Oh snap, there's all kinds of sailors.
I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
Oh, is it cat races here? Yeah, I think it's cat races. Oh, how did I do that?
Hey.
How did I get where I am now?
Cat races? Where are we?
Instead of dog races. We're at a
Like
racetrack.
a great night for cat races.
This is one of the environments I actually remembered from the game, so like for some reason this isn't that jarring to me. But yeah,
this
it's kind of
feels
weird.
so out of place.
You just like pull a lever, a magical bridge appears, and you wander into like a stadium, and you're just like, ugh, cats, am I right? And you're like sitting there like a normal person, like, what is happening? I'm like, no, it's cat races.
No, seriously, what the fuck is happening right now? I'm so confused. How did we get here?
Anybody there?
Is there anybody?
Look, I told you we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You have to wait until Tuesday.
Oh, I want a kitty hat.
Not even Tuesday? God, this week's taking forever.
What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
How many years are there, by the way?
Down here.
For the friendly
I think
conversation.
3, but I am uncertain. At one point I sent you a link to the UHS, which thankfully we haven't had to use yet. I think it said there are 3 years. I don't actually remember how long this game is.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, monsieur.
but this is the elevator. Are you seeing this, man?
That's
We're
where
a
I'm
high
going.
roller.
It is members.
No, see, I'm less concerned about that.
I've got a
as
member.
Whatever's happening up on the head region, which looks a little bit like a member, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it does. It's 4 years, apparently.
Okay, so it's like 3 after the first, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway. Hey.
Wow, Manny Calavera. You never come up here to see
She
me
rolled that
anymore.
R.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around
God.
until 6? That's when I get off.
Bone joke. No, wait. Bone serious. Yeah, bone serious. Do you see
Bone
that poster?
serious.
You see that poster in the background that just shows a
Lol.
blimp and says "lol"? I I'm not sure that was there in the original.
Lol,
Can I
blimp.
try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden
Technically,
interest in
Vasco, I
metal
think that's
detectors, Manny?
dirigible.
Pretty sure those are synonymous. Also, go away. Get out of my house. Ooh, I think it would look cool on my utility belt.
I think it would look cool on my utility belt.
Well, I'll show
I'm
it
determined
you
not
when
to
I'm on
score with
break.
this
How's
lady.
that?
You should definitely score with her.
What is the shuttle waiting for?
They're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
I think it's time for your break.
I think it's time for your break. We could slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's
How
all
do
business.
skeletons
Manny,
bone?
and so am I.
Very easily, thank you for asking.
I mean, it's just, like, I think it's a fair question, right? Like, I mean, we joke about it, right?
When a man corpse and a lady corpse love each other very much, Tag, then the baby
What
stork
do they
shows
do?
up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, this is the question.
Stop
right?
asking
Like,
questions.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Not enough skin?
No, he's
I
got no
want-
skin. Neither of them have any skin or genitalia. So, like, what's the point? I don't get it.
Maybe when you die, you get extra bone genitals for the boning.
Why don't I qualify
Ooh,
for a
bone
strip search?
genitals.
Manny, I agree it would help pass
That
the
shouldn't
time,
sound
but we have
appealing.
procedures and
I'm pretty
rules
sure it
here,
doesn't
and
sound appealing.
You never know when they're watching. I can only strip
Who's they?
search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey,
Ooh.
it's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part.
I really don't remember this puzzle.
What is happening?
Sir, if you will, please place
So
all
she's
of your
got like a hand metal
belongings on the
detector that we
security
want
desk.
for reasons of being an adventure game and that sounds cool. And so we have to walk through this like standing metal detector, get detected, and then make it so like we're setting off her metal detector, but she can't tell
You're
why.
clean.
Then strip
Rats,
search and
Manny, I
something
almost got to
happens.
strip search you.
Why do we want this?
It's a metal
Where are we?
detector.
Oh, that explains why
We
it
are
never
upstairs
gets my
from
hair
the
dry.
cat stadium. What's with all the questions, Tag?
Are you sure I can't just...
I'm a
Don't
curious person. What
touch.
can I say?
Moblin. We'll have to come back here later. I'm not going to remember this place exists here, because why does it exist here? Look, even more environments. We did sort of open up the world a lot, didn't we?
A lot.
What's happening here? Like, what's at the other end of this walkway? Am I gonna regret coming out here? Probably. Oh wait, I can look
I
at
know
this.
that statue's supposed to mean something about justice, but I don't know.
Do we
Not
know what we're
picking that
doing?
up.
Like,
I
what's
can't
the
pick it
plan?
So currently the situation is thus. In the first year, we worked at a company where we killed dead people and figured out how to send them to their proper afterlife. We're in like the 8th circle or the 8th underworld or something like that, and people want to get to the 9th, where it's good.
Right.
And so like we sold people packages, which were mostly like give them a walking stick and hope they don't get eaten by a group.
No, I know that.
And so what happened was, you know, we got Mercedes effed by giving her the crappy treatment when she deserved a better package because of a conspiracy, and then we tried to find her and escape the people who wanted us, like, dead or sprouted or whatever, and we're here. And so we saw her, and like, our whole thing is about her. We're trying to set right the fact that we screwed her over. So we saw her, and now we're trying to, like, go chase after her. But, like, when we tried to get on the boat, she threw a bottle at us, and then the grizzled sea captain told us, like, that's, like, way too far away for any normal means of transportation to take us there. So we have to figure out that. That's what we're doing.
Okay, so we need transportation.
Yes.
Reward offered
Cannot
for
operate
cargo
the
stolen
PS4
from
with
shipyard
voice now.
Receiving area,
Is that true? Can you
including a
not?
large suitcase bearing the
It has told me
initials
specifically
HL.
then I cannot.
Reward
Say it
offered
again?
for cargo stolen from shipyard
Shipyard
receiving
receiving
area,
area.
including a large suitcase bearing the initials HL.
Do you know what that means yet? I don't know if we should know what that means.
Only Police Chief Bogan knows how to get in there.
This is a police station? It looks like a nothing.
Did what's his face give us like all of the clues we need to know? The captain? Did we talk to the captain sufficiently?
we don't have further options. Like, he basically told us, like, one introductory, or, yeah, like, one basic piece of information about it being hard to take a boat where we're going, and then, like, if you try to talk to him, he's like, leave me alone.
With John Doe's on the slab, Manny. If I don't ID these rose gardens tonight, I won't be ready for the 2 that come in tomorrow. And before you know it, I'm up to my ass in azaleas.
They don't have an ass, so is that a problem? Skull joke.
Skull joke, yeah. Wow, this is a fine kettle of plants. We'll perhaps have to investigate next time.
See you then. Yeah,
Why
I'm
do I
gonna
have
say
such
that.
interest in this dude's job?
How do you do this job?
Yeah, really.
Without becoming jaded, you mean?
No, like,
My
literally.
secret to happiness, Manuel, is that I have the heart of a 12-year-old boy.
He was one of the
keep
first
it
bodies I
over
had to
here
examine.
in a jar. Would you like to see it?
Why does he have the... What? Oh, that's awful.
Sorry, old coroner joke.
Coroner joke!
This
game is so dumb.
Hashtag episode title.